The reason for the wide variety of things that are considered folklore is found in the definition of folklore itself. Most simply put, folklore is, if you break down the words folk, the people, lore, stories. It's stories people tell. But what makes something folklore versus pop culture or really anything else is the way that folklore is transmitted. If it's a story that has been transmitted by many different mouths and has many different versions of itself, therefore leading to a bunch of different variations of the story, then it's folklore. The reason that, say, the Superman story isn't folklore is because it was one story that was spread out en masse. Everybody who knows the Superman story saw the same Superman movie, right? There's no variation in the story. With folklore, it's a story someone tells, someone else retells it, someone else retells it, and then it's a really fun game of telephone. And sometimes, thousands of years later, the story still exists. It's just so different now because every individual who retells it adds their own little twist. And that's why folklore is cool, and why every time I make a video about folklore, I end up saying, well, in some versions he's like this, in other versions he does it for this reason. And you can tell little different things that matter more or less to different cultures depending on which version of the folklore they tell the most.